Good morning from Capitan, New Mexico, where right now it is 55 degrees, which is pretty nice, guys. Well, of course, the high today will be near 90 in that range, but it's 10 degrees cooler than what it tells me on Google, which is normal. And also, I found out yesterday that in Brackettville, the weather reports were showing 108, 100, whatever it was. Anyway, I got a text from a lady there in that area. She said on her patio under the cover, it showed to be 97. So anyway, sometimes the weather reports you get on YouTube, Google are not exactly correct. So that's enough said about that. Anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do or think you might want to do, you might want to give it a try, see what happens. And never worry about what you cannot change. Can I change the weather? Yeah, I can. I can actually go to a cooler climate. No kidding. And I am. I did. So enough said. Uh, Jim and Mary from Texas came by yesterday for a short visit. They just moved to the Alto area from Texas. And thumbs up to you. Thank you for coming by. Enjoyed the visit and good luck to you. And they bought a place in Alto. I think it's called Woodwinds RV Resort, where you can actually buy the lot. Yeah, it's a unique area. Apparently, I've never driven through there. I plan to though. But anyway, thank you all for coming by. Thumbs up. And then what else have we got here? Well, guys, we've got life going on, man. We're still here. It's partly cloudy outside today, but again, it shows to be 54 or 55 degrees. Pretty nice. You don't have to run the heater. You don't have to run the air conditioner. And is that good? Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. But I do run the air conditioners in the afternoons between, about 1 o'clock and maybe 8 p.m. Yeah, yeah, I do. But it's okay. It's certainly not 110 degrees. But anyway, comments. Levi says down in Capitan is hotter than I am up here. Yeah, you're up about 500 feet higher up there, so that'll probably make about a degree difference. Yeah, but I'm sure it feels cooler. Anyway, Ralph 3507 says can't beat those metal carports. Believe it or not, here in Florida we rarely get to three digits temps, but but our humidity is sometimes high. Yeah, I know. I've been to Florida a few places, and no, the humidity's too high there for me. Yeah, I lived along the coast of Texas in Victoria, Texas, for about 15 years, and no, when I got out of there, I said never again, boy, never again, because it's like Houston. Victoria, Texas is about, well, as the crow flies, about 21 miles from the Gulf of Mexico, and or 30, whatever it happens to be. And yeah, it's humid, man. It's just like living on the beach. But anyway, King for a Day says regarding products and help, I'm reminding of the old saying, "Beware of Greeks bearing gifts," and I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. Yeah, I hear you. No, you have to be careful with that stuff. But I get stuff. I get emails every day from suppliers of products, wanting to send me stuff for free, and 95% of the time I turn them down. I used to get some of it and do reviews and some of the stuff that I use. I've got three of those. They call them solar power pack things, but they're basically just lithium little battery things. I've got 3,000 watts of that. I got a 500, a 1,000, and a 1,500 watt. Three different units, and they're all charged. So if I need some power, I got it. Yeah, and they're easy to charge. You just plug them in, let them sit for a while. I'm the 88, 8843 each. Says Rusty, just sharing if this interests you. You can get a veteran's ID that will entitle you for some discounts and stuff. Yeah, I know. I used to have one of those, and I'd go to the RV parks and stuff, but I haven't done that in years, and I don't care to. But for all you vets out there, get that ID and and take advantage of all the free stuff and discounts and stuff. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Appreciate it. It says just visit your local DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, and bring proof of service. Okay, I can do that. D. Anderson, 7903. Rusty has it made in the shade. Well, I definitely have a shade now. Got a big cover, and I like it. I was sitting out there yesterday having a beer, and people from Texas showed up, and we chatted a while. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I had a nice breeze, and yeah, it's all right with me. Can't do it in Texas. I mean, I could, but you'd be toast. RV Living with the Geezer, 7791. Check his channel out on YouTube. Shade makes a world of difference when living in an RV. Rusty, did you have any shade at all when you were off grid on Terlingua Ranch? No, not a bit. The shade of a creosote bush. I mean, about this high. You know, no, there was no shade around where I was. No, it was in the summers. It was hot. Yeah, it was not exactly comfortable, but I'm not doing it again. Joe Doe's got a bunch of them here. I'll read a few of them here. This is Beer 30. He says, "What's wrong with melatonin?" I don't have a clue. I don't even know what it is really. Oh, you mean well, endorphins? Doctors prefer people take that over prescription sleep aids. I don't use any sleep aids at all. I never have. No, I sleep good. I don't have any problem sleeping at all, uh, and that's the way it is. This is Alpha 9784. Thumbs up to you. This is Detach Discern. I want to thank you, Mr. Rusty, for all the sensible facts you point out when you talk about ways to make life better. You come from a place of experience and reality. You have made me consider many things that I had not beforehand. The details of costs all matter. What you show about localities helps me plan with confidence. Best of health and contentment. Well, thank you. Good luck to you, Detach. Scotty Thompson's got 3 here. Nice shirt, Rusty. Cool comment call. Cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. James 8246. Bro, if it's over 67, I'm running the AC. You do you. I do me. Sheridan Gay. I'm so glad that you got the covering you need to stay cool and save money from running your air conditioner all the time in the summer. Yeah, it does help. No, you still have to run it occasionally here in the summer, but certainly not. It's not near as much of a load as it would be in Texas. Thank you, Sheridan. And then the door 5442, you got it made in the shade, Rusty. Well, I do now. I got a shade anyway. Harley 6714, did you upgrade your Visible yet? They sent me an email saying the old network we shut down and need to get a new SIM card. Yeah, I did all that stuff. Yeah, I got this phone right here is on Visible, and the other one is on Red Hat. Is it Red Hat or Red Pocket? I think it's Red Pocket. I think that's it. Doing with that without doing with nothing. That's the person's name. Yep, tomorrow the last leg to home base. This will wrap up the June travels. We call it the Corps of Engineer Parks Tour. It's been a nice trip. Yeah, Corps of Engineer Parks they're usually pretty nice. They are, and they're not expensive either. You know, if you got the senior stuff, you get a little discount. Joe Doe 2 on Beer 30 says, "What were you drinking? The neck of the bottle looks orange." Well, it's just regular Budweiser. You know, they had it on sale, so I bought some. I just drink whatever's cheap. I have no brand loyalty other than Miller Lite has those 16-ounce cans that has a screw on tops. I like those because I can save whatever's left over. Joe Doe on Beer 30 says, "I never LOL'd like this on a Rusty video. Must have been a slow news day. If that happened, would we go to a GI doctor or I don't know, man. Says you can cook a steak if you. I don't eat steak anymore. I don't eat beef anymore. I got away from that years ago, or well, not totally. Every now and then I still and might have a hamburger or chili cheeseburger or something. But I by and large moved beef out of my life. Lo, 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 Lobo Rob 5853. My experience with an RV is it actually gets hotter inside in the direct sunlight than the outside temperature. So even if the outside temperature, say, is only 87 degrees, to be 8 or 10 degrees cooler in the RV is a major difference. At 87, the temp inside without cover would be 90 easy. I'm looking at covers for my Class A for a Florida property. Stay cool, Rusty. Yeah, well, they work, you know, they do help. Just be sure you get the mobile home anchors and all the stuff. Levi says, sitting on my porch, heat doesn't bother me. Fighting for fruit trees. Wind is the worst thing for newly planted trees. Going to dig up some apricots and ruidoso. Sprouts are coming up. Well, good for you, Levi. Enjoy your day, man, up there on the mountain. Geese 3838. I just noticed the decals on your meter box. I'd cover the Canadian flag with a Lone Star or U.S. flag. They were just a gift from a lady in Canada, and I don't have anything magnetic to put them on inside the RV, so I put them out there. And I like them. I think they're fine. This is JA in the Matrix. Absolutely love what you've got set up in both locations. You've done a fabulous job finding properties that suit you. Well, yeah, I did, you know, but it wasn't by accident. I mean, I actually spent a lot of time looking and pondering and thinking about the future. And you know, if you plan ahead and it all works, is that luck? No, no. You planned it and it worked, man. No, but that's the way it is. You know, you plan. The more you plan, the harder you work, the luckier you get. This is Lucky Kid 06. Current temperature to Wonderground Capitan Station is 84 at 1:13 p.m. Now that's probably about right. It got a little warmer. Seemed like later on, but that is warm here. King for a day says nice temperature on fence 100 degrees, shade 82 degrees, inside RV 77 degrees. Profile picture broke the thermometer. Yeah, she probably did. She's cute, ain't she? Harley 6714. Rusty says, I will spend my summers in New Mexico where it's cool. Yeah, it's cool to me. Yeah. It's much better than Texas where I had a place or have a place. This is Lisa Blouse, I guess, 1459. Carport cover was a great idea. Yeah, it was. It's just a matter of being able to afford it. You know what I mean? Now, I put it on Visa. Now I got to pay for it. This is T-Coy 1955. Good video, and it makes a huge difference. Yeah, the RV carport. Yeah, it does. It helps a whole lot. Yeah, it's just a whole different place now. It's like I have a 1,000 square foot home now. You know. Jodo 2, regarding the banner photo that is still drawing comments, and since we're all adults here, just remember that a woman's breasts are made up of what's called adipose tissue, which is a fancy clinical term for cells, fat cells. I learned that in an anatomy class. Yeah, well, but that's fine, and whenever a baby's drinking milk from the mother's breast, it's basically fatty sweat, but it's extremely healthy for the baby. It's the way it is. But I think breasts are pretty myself. They're fine with me. Anyway, women have a lot of parts that are interesting. Anyway, S Scout out of doors. Yeah. Thank you for answering my question, Rusty. Have a great day. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know what it was, but you're welcome. Dear Trixa 8317 says, good evening from the North Sea today, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 8 p.m., so I can have some cold beer. Sounds good to me. Prost, brother. Dear Trixa says, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, OMG. Yeah, that was that. You're looking at the temperature gauge in the direct sunlight. In the shade, it's 82, or at that time it was 82. Skeptic Al Mechanic or something like that says, "Are you going to mummify your banana?" There is no banana there, and there's not going to be any for a while. I'm going to try. I'm trying something else. Let me just say that. Nothing changes until you do. All right. And so if you want something to change, you got to do something different. Glenn McNeely 409 sounds like RV covers paying for itself. Yeah, it's as far as savings on electricity in the summer, it'd probably take 50 years, but it's comfortable. Uh, the Dogman Chronicles, check his channel out on YouTube. A great benefit of the carport, the diamond is sparkling rusty. Thanks. Anyway, thank you for your comments. We'll do three more and then we'll shut her down here. Joe Doe 2, in larger cities, that thermometer on the fence would be gone. The thieves will take anything. My thinking on things like the RV cover, utility hookups, and the other improvements to your properties over the years is all it takes is money. Yeah, it's true. It does. There's not much for free in the world. Uh, Alvin Masso 1100, great video. Thank you. Bruce Brucer Rainey, Brucer, that's a toughie. Cool. Well, thank you. Joe Doe 2, my comment asking where you keep your stuff was because the video you made reference to your stuff, whatever that is. By the way, based on the stamp of your comment call uploads, it looks like you get up pretty early each day by 7 a.m., which I consider early, especially for a retired person. Just curious, do you set up an alarm or hit snooze or struggle to get up? Or are you one of the lucky people one of the lucky people who are naturally a day person who wakes up on your own without an alarm? How late do you stay up? Blah blah blah. I go to bed around 9 o'clock. I get up at 6 a.m. Just naturally. I'm one of the, I guess you'd call it lucky. No, I get up without an alarm, and my body just kind of, it's time to get up. It's just my body clock. And I got, you got to have a reason to get out of bed. I've got a reason. I like to do comment call on YouTube. It's gotten to be a habit, and I've made it a part of my life. So yeah, it's like getting up and kind of going to work in a way. But it's no, it's just a natural thing. I don't take any sleeping pills. I don't need any. I sleep fine. I drink 2 fingers of red wine with a snack, and then an hour later I go to bed, or hour and a half. I read. I read right before I go to bed. Reading or listening to an audible book is very relaxing. So you just go right on to bed. Soonerborn 2256, last one. Outdoor temperature should always be taken in the shade if you want actual air temperature. The sun heats up the inside of the thermometer and gives it a false reading. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I could put it under the carport, but I don't want to. Why don't I want to do that? Well, because when I get up in the morning, I can see what the temperature is. I don't want to see what the temperature is under the carport. I want to see what it is out there on the fence. I do me, okay? But anyway, having said that, from Capitan, New Mexico on Hump Day, Wednesday. It's about 6:45 a.m. right now. This is me saying thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want anytime. If you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. Why? Doesn't cost you a penny. And kiss a goat. Kiss an old stinking one-eared goat every morning and you'll feel better. Yo. Anyway, yeah. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as a snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure. Do it several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? Stretch. Stretch your hands and fingers too. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Well, you'll feel better immediately, and you might live longer, healthier because of that one thing. So why not? It gives you something to do. And then what else? Stand guard, the door of your mind. This is your head, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease. Carry on. Adios. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Vaya con Dios. Aloha. Until the next video. Be another softball video. You got to know that, right? Anyway, guys, enjoy your life the best way you can. You do you. Don't worry about anybody else. Adios, guys. Carry on. Bye.